So in Tai Chi and internal Shaolin, internal Kung Fu practice, relaxation is one of the key things that opens the body, and it's an element that's always in the practice, being able to relax your body physically. So relaxation means different things for different people. So I'm at the coast right now. Just being here is relaxing, unless I make my mind overthink things and I get stressed while being in a beautiful place. It's something a lot of people do. So you know, relax my body. I worked hard today. I'll go home, I'll sit on the couch and drink a beer. I'm going to relax. I'll go have a barbecue and relax. I'm going to go read a book and relax. They're different forms of relaxation for sure, but they're largely mental decompressions. So when I talk about relaxation in internal Kung Fu, it's about being able to physically put your awareness, saturate your awareness into your body, work out and feel where is tense, and get that area to soften. So we're softening the body with the mind. So essentially we're softening the physical tissues of the body from the inside to the outside. So we're using rotational motion, some spiral motion, some circular motion to help promote different parts of the fascia to move and get a chance to expand and create space, while at the same time always putting the awareness into the body. Where's tense? Oh, let's relax it in real time. Okay, real time means that I'm relaxing it as I'm moving. So when we're doing the slow punch, oh gee, my shoulder feels tense here, I'll relax that. It's good. Oh, I start to tense a bit here again, so I'll relax that. So as you're doing the movement itself helps relax the body, but then the mind's aware of what's happening inside the movement, and you can soften and relax. Okay, when we're doing this punch, we can play with different levels of tension in the fist. So my fist is just well formed. It's not totally loose, but it's not 100% tight. So I've got it well formed. Then the last about 6 inches, I'll make it really, really hard, but it's really just from here that's hard. Everything else is soft and movable. And then I let the pressure off here. Fists are well formed but soft. And then the last 6 inches, I tense that really strong. Everything else stays relaxed. So usually when people tense a fist, the whole body gets stiff. We want to train the body to stay relaxed while the fist is tight. We need that for striking. So it teaches the body how to have a good contrast. Strength somewhere, but relax to other places. Not strength, tension one place, whole body has to be tense. Just like in the dentist chair, you're gripping the chair, the hand's tense, the whole body's tense. So we want to be able to relax the body. So putting relaxation into the system. So how do you do that? So when I was teaching, I taught for 20 years, COVID stopped my teaching. It's just starting to renew now. So when I say relax to people, a lot of people gave me a quizzical look, or some people when I said relax, they would actually tense up. So it shows that they don't know how to do it. Relaxation is a very natural skill. It's one of the skills that animals just naturally have, and children have it. We just lose it when we get older. So this is a way of teaching you how to relax your body again. And what a special thing. Because where there's tension, there's stress stored, there's trauma stored. That's how the body holds trauma and things that need to be worked on in the body, things that are uncomfortable, don't sit right inside your psychology, get stuck in the physical body. So how do we relax? Easiest way is to think about using less strength. That's more helpful than relax. So if I make my fist as tight as I can, make that really hard, my knuckles get white, so blood's not flowing too well in my hand. And that's okay for a few seconds or minutes or whatever. But if I've got a muscle that's constantly tight somewhere that I can't even feel is on, that muscle doesn't get as much blood flow, it starts to tighten up other areas, it starts to suck energy in terms of like oxygen from other regions, and problems start to spread. This happens with illness and injury. So what I want is I want to put the awareness here. Oh, this is the part that's tense. Awareness here, I let the strength go. I relax and the blood starts to return to the area. The neural flow gets better. The lymph can flow in and out. Interstitial fluid can flow again in and out of cells. So if I use my shoulder, I'll bring it up and I'll make it even tighter. A lot of people have very tight traps, shoulders. It's where we hold a lot of stress. It's like and I've got to protect myself, that kind of thing. So I'll make it tighter. I'll make the contrast even bigger. Make it even tighter. It'll be awkward to stand here all day doing this. It doesn't feel right, does it? So I put the awareness here. This is tense. Put the awareness there. I'll let go of the strength. Oh, that feels better. Actually feels more relaxed than before. So we'll see if we can do it here without lifting it up. Let's just be aware of the area. See if we can let go of the strength. Just let it soften so the shoulder drops. So as we're doing our practice, I might feel, oh gee, my quad here feels really tight. I'm going to see if I can relax that. Yeah, I can soften it. My foot feels like it's doing this. Oh, let's relax the foot so the foot has this chance to be a spring. Feet should be springy like this. So in real time, we're learning how to relax. So another way of switching off or practicing this is letting the arm lift. So this is lifting under my own muscle power. This muscle's a bit tight because it's what's used to lift. And then to let it go, I just let go of the strength, let it fall. Other side, lift it up. Not lifting the shoulder, so I drop the shoulder, arm lifts up, but not shoulder. It's a good distinction to have. I can even put my arm all the way up, make the shoulder go up, then let the shoulder drop, arm still up. So arm goes up, but shoulder doesn't go up. This is the key in internal Kung Fu. The shoulder never lifts, or rarely anyway. Then I just let it drop. So if I'm doing this and I let it drop and the arm's doing this, gravity is faster than that, so you still got a certain level of control. There's residual tension there the body has learned is normal. We have to learn to unlearn that part so it becomes relaxed again. Or if you do this and it's quickly coming down like this, that's active. I'm using muscle to bring it down. So that's not relaxation either. That's still active. So relaxation is passive. It's totally surrender, let it go. Surrender, let it go. So a little exercise I learnt in China from a master over there, a very, very nice exercise. So we're sitting in the knees, in the hips, getting the pelvis a bit tucked, and the inguinal crease is formed here. We're springy, just be springy in the legs, doesn't have to be too much of a bend, but I want to make spring come from here. If it doesn't spring here, this is just my knees moving and my hips sort of moving forward and back. This will load my knees. As soon as I bend here, make a spring from here, I feel it in my feet, not in my knees anymore. It's really important. Okay, so I've got here, so I sit in this position. I let the left arm lift as if a balloon's pulling it up. Shoulder not coming up, just wrist. My elbow is turned a little bit underneath this way, so the point of it's going more down. Turn the hand over. Make a fist as I let the arm drop. So my arm's hanging off my shoulder. So the movement of my hand here makes this pivot and swing. We want that. So again, just letting the arm lift. So shoulder stay relaxed. We're relaxing here, connecting as if I'm lifting from my feet. Shoulder stays down. Turn over. Let's do the other side. So I'll go face on. So I've still got this sense of sink through the head here. There's a little bit of elongation through here, as if I'm pulled up by a piece of my hair. The chin comes in a little bit, and I'm sinking like I'm hung from this point, and everything's hung off that point like a mobile, like a child's mobile. That idea. Let the arm lift. Minimal effort, minimal strength to lift. This is a good way to relax in this position. Minimal force to lift the arm, turn over. So minimal force. And as you practice this more, you feel like, it's like, I don't know even how the arm's being lifted. It's like minimal force being used. So the body finds just the needed muscles to lift this. And over time it also finds, it's almost using it uses the whole body, the fascia of the whole body. Every part of the body joins in to lift. And this may not make sense when you first start. Over time though, it's like, oh, that's what he's talking about. So this is useful practicing 10 each arm. When I lift, there's this sense of going forward with the arm here. So the shoulder translates forward a little bit here. And if you feel in here, it makes a divot, quite a deep divot here. It's called the shoulder's nest. It allows a lot of energy to flow through the shoulder, through the armpit, and connects the fascia to the Mingmen, to the feet. Whole body is actually a very strong position here. And it stretches out the traps. So the muscle here is soft, should be soft, because I can lift my arm and have the muscle here tense, but I want it to be soft. Yeah. So the power is going around, stretch, it's like stretching leather around the back of my shoulder blades. And you can practice this with both arms at the same time. It's just more useful when you first start with one arm.